Hey, good morning. I was studying the word today and I was reading about when Jesus cursed the fig tree. He was walking and he was hungry, needed some fruit, and the tree didn't have the fruit on it. So he cursed the fig tree. And what I noticed about that was once Jesus spoke what he said about the fig tree, he didn't wait for it to happen. He didn't go back and check and see if it had happened. He knew that what he said was going to happen. So he didn't need confirmation from the disciples saying, "Oh yeah, it happened this way you said it." He didn't need that. He knew what he said was going to happen. Oftentimes, we speak something, we are believing something, but we're not truly trusting and knowing that that thing that we said is going to happen. We need to have the same type of belief that Jesus had. He didn't question it. He knew that because he had the connection with the Father, that it was going to happen. It was just like when you click and you flip on your switch at home, when you come into the house, it's pitch black, and you hit the switch. If you've paid your light bill, you know the light bill is going. You know the lights are going to come on. So you don't have to doubt. You don't go in the house wondering every day. Okay, I wonder if I click this switch, if the light's gonna come on, because you know you paid your bill. So we have to get to the point that when we pray and we ask God for something, that it's just like going inside that house, hitting that switch, because we have done what we're supposed to do. There's things that we have to do as children of God that so that when we hit that switch, that blessing or that prayer will be answered. And we have to believe it in our minds. See, once you when you click that switch, you knew that it was going to come on because you knew you did what you had to do to make sure that it came on. As children of God, we have to do the same thing. We have to do what we are required to do to make sure that when we go to God in prayer, that what we pray for, it will manifest. See, Jesus didn't question the fig tree because he knew the connection he had with his Father. He wasn't doubting because he knew the connection. We have to get to that point where we know the connection that we have with the Father. Therefore, we won't doubt, we won't question, we will not, be wavering. I wonder if he's going to do it. I wonder. No, we have to know. Because that's the only way that our faith can be to the point. After when Jesus told the disciples, if you have faith to believe that you can cast that mountain into the sea, it shall be. So, you know, I was doing it, not verbatim, just kind of paraphrasing it. That if you believe and you know that you speak to that mountain and it shall be removed, you have to have the kind of faith in whatever you're asking God for, whatever you believe in God for. Your faith had to be so strong that regardless as to how it may look, that God is going to do it, regardless. I'm believing God for a lot of stuff. So much stuff. It's not even funny. But I'm believing God for it, and I know. I don't think. I know God's going to do it. I know He's going to do it. I don't doubt it because I'm doing what He has told me to do. I am doing what He has called me to do. So I know He's going to do what I asked Him to do. I know. I paid the light bill, so I know when I go in and click the switch, the lights are going to come on. So do what God has called you to do. If He's called you to preach, then go ahead and preach. If He's called you to teach, then you teach. If He's called you to stand and pray for people on the street, do it. Do it. Let people talk. Let them say you crazy. They said Jesus was crazy. They said he had a demon. They talked about him too. So just do it. Don't worry about people. People will keep you where they are. They're miserable. They want you to be miserable. They don't want you to have. So don't worry about people. Do what God has called you to do. And you do it, and you do it with a smile, and you just keep on going. This is Rosalind saying, keep pressing. And until tomorrow, God bless.